My name is Thomas Blue, and I'm a freshman from PG County, Maryland. I'm at TSU to get a degree from a historically rich university and to play football. For this assignment, we were to create a video talking about how 3 specific elements changed our lives throughout this crazy second semester of our freshman year. My individual 3 elements were faith, significant others, and football. These 3 shaped me because ever since the pandemic even started, this is what I used to push me through to pass the time and to better myself. Significant others in my life consisted of loved ones that had made a major impact on my life in a short amount of time. For example, on March 15, 2021, I was impacted by my significant others. I was going through a rough time with school because it was seeming to overwhelm me, and football was frustrating me due to an assortment of things. But I was able to lean on my significant others and faith to push me through with a long phone conversation with my parents and sit down talks with my friends, and also had a long talk with the Lord. But this was not the only time this was to happen. Within the semester, I was pushed beyond my limits to be the best version of myself possible. And it does not matter if it was through good or bad times. I learned so much about myself, it is crazy. And with this journal assignment, it gave me time to reflect, think, and cherish the moments that had occurred every day.
Everyone has their own personal elements, and the 3 personal elements that I've chosen, I feel best fit me. With that being said, my 3 elements are business, family, and friends. Business-wise, with the help of my friends, families, social media, has helped my small business grow on campus this semester, which has been such a blessing to me, and I feel that has helped me in many different ways. Also, family-wise, I dealt with depression and thoughts to take a semester off last semester, but my family has kept my spirits high and kept in touch with me, and I feel that has been nothing but a blessing and so positive towards me. Also, my friends, they have helped me stay motivated with schoolwork, and their help has helped me keep up with my grades, keep me motivated, organized.
Hello, my name is Joe. I believe the most influential elements of my social world are my family, my friends, and football. I feel these elements are tied to shaping me significantly into the person that I am today. Family is always there for me, no matter what the circumstances may be. There's somewhere I can run to if I need help with anything, if I need to vent, or just to celebrate my achievements. They show unconditional love, and they are very supportive of me, as well as my friends. I like to think of my friends as family away from home. They have been very, very supportive of me throughout the semester. They challenge me to do better. Sometimes they see potential I have that I don't see in myself. They even encourage me to keep pushing during these hard times. And I believe football is a safe haven for me. Participating in football is an escape from life's problems. I think of football as therapy. Playing football brings me comfort. And I feel these 3 elements have been most helpful to me, especially since we've been in a pandemic.
Our group thesis was, though COVID is affecting everyone and our journals impacted our lives, we decided that our 3 elements were to be family, friends, and schooling. COVID was a huge impact on the world, causing us to sit in our homes and self-examine our lives. But as things started to pick up and universities, schools, and other activities started to open up, it caused a major shift in our social lives. Personally, this caused me to become even closer with my family and friends. Since I could not go out like I wanted to for my freshman year, it caused me to be around other like-minded individuals to help push me, but also enjoy this crazy year with. For example, on February 21st, 2021, I was able to hang out with my friends for the first time in forever. I logged in my journal that this was the highlight of my day. With me being in such a busy schedule of being a student athlete, it was a chance to slow things down and gather with my friends and talk about not just our lives, but the world around us. I think the pandemic helped mostly everyone realize to check on each other and make sure we were not just okay, but good. Another example was on Easter, April 4th, 2021. Since I'm so far from home, I've been forced to miss many family holidays that I usually can celebrate with them. I could not just be there physically, and my family wanted me to be there, so they organized a Zoom call. In my journal, I wrote that this was so heartwarming to know that you can be half a day away and my family did not forget about me. Though the environment around us is not ideal due to COVID, it has caused society to either adapt or get left behind.
As you all may know, we are chosen family, friends, and school as our group elements. And I want to talk about how college has affected me environmentally. College has affected me environmentally due to COVID. With that being said, classes being online, which is hard for me because I can't learn behind a computer screen. I'm more of a hands-on learner. Another reason being hours away from home, my family, my friends from home. That's all a new change. Campus is bigger than a high school, so you have to get more known to the campus. Also, it's hard finding out information, as well as our campus not being fully open. You have to find out from other students, upperclassmen, staff, even social media sometimes. It's just hard.
To add on from the group thesis, COVID has an impact that caused a lot of change. Nothing was the same as we once knew. For example, on March 4th, 2021, I was going through a rough time mentally with sports and school. I was having doubts in my mind that maybe I was making many wrong decisions because everything wasn't going as I hoped it would. Transferring from one school to another, I found out it wasn't an easy thing and would take time to adjust. My family gave me the words of encouragement to be specific. I spoke mostly to my older brother and my father, who could relate more to the situation I was experiencing. The words gave me a sense of hope that everything would be okay after I got settled in and got in the swing of things. I trusted the words, and a few weeks later, I found myself feeling better about the new change. I'm glad I spoke up about it instead of facing that feeling alone.
Our group decided that the environment around us was both negative and positive. It was positive because this was our first year getting to be independent. We were allowed to be ourselves and monitor what we did with our freedom. This is what every freshman pretty much wants, and per usual, each of us were excited to be down here. Also, it was a positive because we did not know what to expect. A couple of words to put down to describe how we felt before the year were anxious and excited. And at times we had our fun and could not ask for anything better, because at times we were getting the true freshman experiences with meeting new people, staying out later, group study sessions, and going to support the athletic teams. But it was a negative because of multiple things. COVID caused us to contain more than what we thought. In the first semester, there was almost nothing to do. So coming into the second semester, we thought more privileges would open up due to more exposure and knowledge of COVID. And at the end of the day, COVID was still around, so it was a risk getting to meet new people. Another thing we forgot to account for, that we would miss home as much as we would. Being hours upon hours from home was not only a difference, it also caused a culture shock. Having to be down here and learn the new slang, the different fashions others would be into. Also, it's just nothing like home. And though we may have our gripes about our hometown, at the end of the day, it's nothing like being comfortable. Though COVID affected us, our journal changed our lives. Our journals in this case were used almost as therapy sessions. In times where you think you cannot turn to anyone and all you got is yourself, you do some deep digging. I learned so much about myself after writing it down and reading it over. I learned some days I handle situations the right way, and some days I handle situations the wrong way. But I truly learned that I need more confidence in the beginning of my days. When going back and reading through my journals, I saw that a lack of confidence prevented me from being the best some part of my days. For example, on January 20th, 2021, I was not my best in practice at football because I was nervous for the first part of practice. But after I calmed down and I turned into the player I always have been, I was able to be the best I could be. I thought keeping a journal for this class would turn into another assignment, but as time progressed, I saw it as much more. I started to keep my journal close and actually left it 10 to 20 minutes to myself to where I can just write about my day. and have any built up frustration or any extra excitement out onto words. For a few days, it was the highlight of my day, and I plan to continue my journal for self-observation.
In addition to our group thesis, I will be providing an example of how journals has helped us for the better. My example being that me writing in my journal on April 1st, it was a sunny day after pouring down raining the whole weekend. And as you may know, it was the last month of the school year, so I was getting very upset, overwhelmed, unmotivated with classes. I had just started my Sociology Applied 3, and I felt overwhelmed from the time I had woke up. I had so much work to catch up on, and it took me over hours to do my work. So when I was just feeling stressed out, I went to my friends and talked to them about it. My friends just told me to push through the last month. They even offered me support, and I feel that helped the most.
In conclusion, going through this pandemic has probably been something we all needed. Disregarding all of the cons of this pandemic, of course, some good things are that it forced us to self-reflect and take that look in the mirror and say, I need change, or I need to change. Taking time to write in my journal this semester really helped me mentally. It took some stress off. For example, on February 28th, 2021, I found myself feeling tense and anger inside me. I turned to my journal and started writing down everything that popped into my mind. When I finished, I looked back and reread and found some things I could work on to better myself instead of just beating myself up over it and bottling up those feelings inside. This journal assignment has made a good impact on me, and I'm sure on my peers as well. I'm definitely going to be keeping a journal around in the near future, and I encourage others to do so as well.